Hi everybody, we're going to take a look at how to sign into your new teacher web page. Navigate over to schoolwarriors.net, this address that I have up here, or if this is after the website is launched, starpointcsd.org will take you here. If you will click on sign in, this is where you're going to enter your username and password. Your username is your first name, and I'm going to be using a training one, a teacher. Your first name with a dot and then your last name. Your password is your School World website, the old School World website password. Type that in. If you have any issues with password, you can click on Forgot My Password, and you should be able to have it sent to you via your email. Click on Sign In, and you'll notice when you hit Sign In, it doesn't look like really much has changed except for up here. The passkeys is there. The word account is here. If you click down on Account and hit Site Manager, and this is how you will get into your portion of the website that you can manage and control. This is called your section workspace. It's called training site because that is the name of my training site. Yours might have your name up there, Mr. Johnson's site, Mr. Scully's site, Mr. Lewick's site. Probably be your first and last name up there as well. We're just going to take a quick peek around this kind of place, this managing section workspace area. You can sign out over here in the upper right. You have a help center. You have a way to quickly view your site if you want to see what it looks like. So we'll click on that. Another window pops up. You can see I really don't have anything on this. I'm attached to the middle school, and my preloaded things on the side are there. There are some tabs across the top. You're going to be working mostly in your summary tab. There are some tools here on one tab. And in the summary tab, there are also some tools to help you build your page over here as well, the ones you use the most. We'll look at these in another video. Editors and viewers, these are the people that can control your website. Viewers, basically, the website is turned on. All visitors to the website can view this section. So we're going to leave that as it is. But in the section editors, you see your name here. Mine is a teacher, so it's there. If you want to assign another user to be able to get into your workspace and manipulate it, you're able to do that. If you have a co-teaching classroom, an aide, or someone working with you who needs to update your website, you can assign them permissions through this area right here. There's a tab for statistics for how many people have visited your site, and there's also a tab that says How Do I, which is kind of a pop-up interactive kind of area where you can ask some questions and type in some keywords to get some specific articles. Now, there are some that are already listed there based on where you are, but let's say I had an issue with passwords. I can type in the word passwords, and any things they have that will help me with passwords will show up, and I can click on them and learn a little bit about them. I have a neat little feature of Blackboard. We'll go back to the summary tab, since it's going to be a place where you're spending most of your time, and you can see that within the summary tab there are some areas to look for. This little area right here, I like to call this the news area. You can see there's currently, at the time I'm making this video, there's an issue with the document viewer. So they give you a few hot help topics to let you know, hey, there's something wrong. You click on this and it'll tell you a little more if you're experiencing any difficulties. There's also maybe a couple of add new features. Like in this case, this is pro tips that have been introduced. And you can click on things to give you some tips on different things. So this is a kind of a news area right here. There's a little triangle here where if I click on that and I don't really want to see it, I can get rid of it that way. Across the top here, you can see you have pages. The way the vocab works on the website, you're in a workspace, a section workspace, but these things that are on your section are called pages. And I can turn these on and off simply by just clicking on this button to make it inactive, clicking on it to make it active. I can add new pages to it. I can organize them by clicking on this, simply just dragging and dropping either as a sub page or as a spot unto itself underneath class handouts. So I can reorganize them on my website pretty simply. And when I'm done, I can just hit save. And I have a recycle bin. So if I delete any pages or parts of my pages, they go into the recycle bin. They're not permanently deleted until you actually come in here and permanently delete them. My suggestion to you is not to permanently delete anything until you're absolutely sure you're not going to use it anymore. So let's go back to the summary page at the start. Again, you have some common tools, pending comments, and total visits. We're not going to worry about too much of these in our video today. The other thing that you have is an actions drop-down menu that allows you to actually edit the page. You can also edit the page by actually clicking on it. It's linkable. It gives you some page options. You can get the link to it if you needed to share it. You can copy it if it's something that you like. You can move it that way. You can delete it. You can even set viewer. So there's more than one ways to skin a cat, I guess, here. You can get to a few things by this drop-down menu as well. I should let you know that if you have a School World page or you used a School World page in the past, yours will come preloaded with all the things that were on there previous to that. So if you had certain pages that said, podcasts or homework or something like that, they will all be there. So that's basically what your section workspace will look like. In future videos, we'll examine more of each of these pages and how to manipulate them and change them. We'll look at the photo galleries and some forms and surveys and some files and folders a bit later. Thanks for watching.